Hey, I'm Gavin Palmer, and this is a message to Alex O'Connor and Stephen Woodford. I listened to Paul Vanderklay, and he is pointing people's attention at Ayan Hirsi Ali, and so then he also points his attention at YouTube. And the reason I'm reaching out is because, I was a very agnostic type for up until October, and I recently decided to practice making Jesus my king, and then I've experienced since then what can be called peace and unconditional love. And so I went from someone who is very narcissistic with a mind like that to someone who experiences increasing amounts, quantity and quality of unconditional love. So almost none. Like, I remember 2 times in my life where I experienced unconditional love, brief moments, and now it's overflowing in comparison. And maybe we'll get deeper. And so, I have not joined any churches. Like, there's these institutions and denominations and things like that. I have not become a member of any institution or denomination. I'm not sure I can because, the church that I've been going to, I looked into becoming a member. They want me to fill out a form. And so I approached it like, hey, I want to help because I've got a pretty sharp mind. I feel like I can help. That's the reason I showed up, is I want to help create peace on earth. And they won't let me be a member unless I fill out these check boxes. They won't let me be a member of their denomination. So I understand why, like, it's from an atheist, agnostic perspective, I can see that it's confusing. It's confusing because there's so many people who call themselves Christians who want you to check these boxes about truth claims. Now, simultaneously, the pastor at this church says, I don't care if you join my church, I want you to join the body of Christ. And so that's actually what I feel that I've done, and I believe Ayan Hirsi Ali has done, is there's this thing called the body of Christ. It's the body of people who are practicing making Jesus the King of Peace and the King of Kings, and practicing serving that King. And so that's, for example, what Paul Vanderklay is in a similar situation because, he was born, these pastors are often born into Christianity, and they bring this additional baggage with them into their Christianity. And it turns out if you approach the Christianity like I have, and maybe even like Ayan Hirsi Ali has, you can be... you don't have to do all these things that the traditional Christian believes you have to do. Now, what does that mean? Well, it means that I can reach out to atheist agnostic types and say, hey, all you have to do is consider Jesus as the King of Kings. That's like the first step, and that's actually what Ayan Hirsi Ali experienced as well. I mean, it gets a little more involved. She was seeking help, and she was advised to try and create her own God of her own imagination. And she has ended up at this place where she, is not just drinking a lot of alcohol. She is experiencing some type of improvement in her health, her well-being. And I've had a similar experience, and so it works. It's kind of like maybe even if an atheist agnostic type could think, oh, these placebos work. Like, it's something like that. But the actual feeling that you get to experience, the qualia, that kind of knowledge that you get to taste, is it's a very precious gift that I had never tasted to this quantity and quality until now. And so, yeah, I'd be interested in talking to either of you about this if you're interested. So, Yeah, if you're interested in speaking with someone who recently made this kind of decision similar to what I and Hersey Ali made, then let me know. Let me know if you're interested in a conversation. Um, I don't know what you're interested in though. So, what are your goals? My goal is to try and share this thing that I've tasted, this peace and this joy and this unconditional love, having been a narcissist and transformed. I want to share that with others. Um, your goal might be different, and that's okay. But I just wanted to put out the invitation. I hope you'll have a good one. I hope you have a good day. Let me know if you're interested. Thank you.